You had mentioned Shawn Michaels earlier. Obviously, he's sort of running the ship in NXT. So he's been a part of some major moments, major turns. When you're out there and you're setting up this great program with Roxanne, and you guys have had this breakout feud, like what kind of advice does he give you as a guy who has been in those shoes so many times?
That's another thing that's kind of crazy because, like I said, his match with The Undertaker was like one of the first ones I considered like what got me into wrestling. So he was always a favorite of mine. I think he's one of the greatest of all time, obviously. So to be such a fan of him growing up, and now I walk into work every Tuesday and he's my boss, it's the craziest thing. I feel like I still walk into work and I'm like, oh my God, that's Shawn Michaels. But he's great. Like, especially when I was, a baby face and because kind of when I was on the indies, I was a heel for my whole, indie career pretty much. So working as a babyface in WWE when I first came in was kind of a challenge for me. And I kind of had to, figure out how to do it because even though I got here, I had only really been wrestling for 2 years before that. So it was a big transition. So working on that kind of stuff, he's the greatest of all time and all those aspects of selling and all that kind of stuff. So I remember when I was kind of struggling with the beginning of that process, he was very helpful. Just, and he'll tell me what matches to watch. Like he'll make analogies that just make sense that like click in your head. It's like he's just a wrestling genius. So to be able to work with him is incredible.